I don't want to say it's falling apart, but it sure as hell ain't going well. And even though we're playing Norwich today, and they've come out of nowhere, and they're top of the league, which, as you know, means that things have not gone well, I will not be making any Delia Smith jokes. I've done it once on the channel before, I think, and it was during the Arsenal save. And, you know me, I don't want to regurgitate old material, do I?
No.
Oh, shut up, Arsene. Little in-joke for you all there if you watch the Arsenal save. Everyone on this channel has probably watched the Arsenal save at some point. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to a big episode where it may only be one game today away at Carrow Road. You can see the problems here. We lost 5-4 to QPR. If you were to say to me, that sounds like a brilliant game. I was 4-1 up with 15 minutes to go. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just not talk about it. We did bounce back and beat Coventry 1-0, beat Sheffield Wednesday, drew with Sheffield Wednesday 0-0, and then beat Stoke 2-1 at home. We're struggling. We're really struggling. And a lot of that is to do with injuries that have been dotted here, there, and everywhere. And Buemo is now out for has been out for about 5 weeks. Josh Da Silva is still recovering from his injury. Lacal got injured. Baptiste got injured. Matheus Jensen's injured. Dowles got injured. Ben Johnson's injured. Pontus Jansson is injured. So I've had a really hard time in trying to get a fit squad together, and today is probably not going to be any exception. So to clarify then, we're second in the league. We're 3 points ahead of Reading, who have played a game more. Okay, we are only 4 points ahead of Bournemouth, and they're on the same amount of games. Norwich are the team obviously ahead of us. We're playing them today. A win would do me the world of good. We're on a 3-game unbeaten run. I just need something good. And annoyingly, this is really, at the moment, the best team that I can put out. So Reyes in goal, Henry, Pinnock, Tanganga and Johnson make up the back four. Tanganga and Pinnock are not a brilliant partnership at safety. So although we have kept 2 clean sheets out of 3, which isn't bad, but still not great. Lacau's in there with Baptiste and Curtis Jones, who's now playing as an advanced playmaker, but on attack. Golos is on the left wing, then you've got Canos on the right, and of course Ivan Toney is leading the line. He's got 25 goals this season. The only one bit of really good news is that he's in decent form. Other than that, it has been pretty bad. Look at their team. They've got Todd Campbell, Kieran Dow, Pookie, Buendia, who's just way too good for this level. Oliver Skip, Ben Gibson, Zimmerman, Max Aarons. They've got so many good players, and I really hope that we can go out there and just do the business. They're first, unfortunately. They're unbeaten in their last 12 games. This is going to be massive. If we do badly or it's a poor game, we'll obviously probably play the Rotherham one, but I just had to focus today primarily on this game. A win here, or even a draw, I can walk away happy. I think recently the problem has been going forward. That's really been more of the issue. I think defensively, apart from the 5 you can see it against QPR, it's not been that bad. It's just we're just not creating enough going the other way, and that is a real problem I'm suffering at the moment. I mean, Reyes already had to make a few saves by the looks of things, so he's having a good game. I need him to have a really good game if we can, but so we get on. Here's Emi Buendia, a player I was looking at potentially getting. Enrico Henry, that's going to be a big battle between Henry and Buendia, and Henry's got the first of the little scuffle there. As Golos goes through and goal, tease it to Ivan Toney. There's left foot shot, never really troubling the goalkeeper, always sailing over, but it's good press from Henry. We won the ball back, we pressed high. Good. Rico Henry is absolutely knackered, but I'm going to rest him for the Rotherham game. I need him to get through this game because I just don't like the idea of putting Sorensen up against Buendia. I'm going to say I'm pleased with the way things are going. Keep it up. It's been very even. There's not a lot to separate the teams, as you can see here. They've had a lot more possession, but we've done a lot more we've done just as much with it as they have. I've probably racked up a few more injuries than I'd want. They got Baptiste, Golos, Johnson, Pinnock. They're all now on bookings. Canos is not offering me anything down that right-hand side. Yeah, we're beginning to press a little bit harder in these last moments. So Ben Johnson on the ball, throws into everything. If we score, I'm going to go mental. I'm going to go mental if we concede. Adam Ida, no one's catching him. He's too quick. Adam Ida, drifting. Don't foul him, Ben. For Christ's sake, don't foul him. Great play there by Ben Johnson. What a bit of tackling that is. Tony on the ball. time for a counter. Go on, Obafemi. Use your pace. Play him in. Obafemi to Ivan Toney. Toney hits it. Oh, Tim Krul with a brilliant save. Genius there, though. Love that. Right, Jones is coming off. He's absolutely knackered. On comes Norgard. Do I do it? Do I take... Oh, I'm not going to take him off. I'm not going to take off Rico Henry. I don't care what it means. Just don't take him off. We've arguably been the better team here. It's just it's just basically the way we've been playing at the moment. We have a lot of chances. We're just not finishing them. We're just not finishing them like we were earlier on in the season. There's been a little bit of dip in form up front. But ultimately, going to Carrow Road and getting a 0-0, I'll take it. But it doesn't mean anything if we don't beat Rotherham. But well done, boys. That's good. It was a low-key affair. We got fined for ill discipline because we got 7 yellow cards. I don't really care, to be honest. We threw our bodies on the line. We did what we needed to do. We got there. We went there. We got a result. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to make sure everyone is rested up for that next game against Rotherham because that's going to be crucial. We need to go. We'll obviously have that because there were no goals or really a lot of highlights in that game. So we're going to watch the Rotherham game together as well. But happy. Very happy. Right, okay, so we are against Rotherham. They're bottom of the table. We know what happened last time we played bottom of the table. We lost to Middlesbrough. Hopefully that won't be the case today. Right, so I made a couple of changes to the squad then. Beck Sorensen's come in for Rico Henry just to give him a bit of a rest. And also Godos has come off, even though he played well in the last game. He is now gone off. Curtis Jones is going to play on that left-hand side. Norgard's playing as the advanced playmaker in the middle of the park. And forget, he's got a very good relationship with Lekau that was formed earlier on this season. I think maybe I've been having, because of the injuries, I've been having to move around the team a bit too much rotation, and it's just made life a lot difficult. They've lost 4 of the last 5 games. I said I expected to go on there and pile on the misery. Let's hope we can do it. Come on, Brentford. Come on, big win. Let's just get this out there, get the job done, and then we've got a good rest until our next game. Pinnock here as we look to carve an opening in these opening 3 minutes or so. This has been going on for a little bit of possession now. Hopefully we don't give the ball away and do something stupid. Sorensen into Curtis Jones. I'm not playing him out on the left yet. Let's see what he's got in his locker. Fantastic pass. No one else in the world could have made that. This is what I want. Norsgaard into Jones. Jones drives the line, whips it in back post. Canos heads it over the bar. Sergei Canos is definitely going to get sold at the end of the year. He's just not quite at the level I need him to be at. He's a decent footballer, but he's not. He's definitely not going to cut it at Premier League level. McDonald wing hits the ball over the top. Get there, Ben Johnson. He's not got there. He's going to let him cross it. Well done, Ben Johnson. He's been such a good little signing. As Ivan Toney picks up the ball, he's absolutely roasted his man. Is he going to go alone? I don't think he's got much of a choice. Toney finds Curtis Jones. Jones takes one touch. Jones! It's another good save by the Rotherham goalkeeper. We look pretty comfortable at the back. It's when we counter is when we look so dangerous. As Canos puts the ball in towards Jones, it's gone over everyone's head. It's a sensational ball in. It's one of Canos' best redeeming qualities is his ability to put in a decent set piece. That should have been one. Rotherham apparently weathering the storm. Speaking of Canos set pieces, it comes in. Tony's been hoiked down in the middle of the park by Ikwa, maybe. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Come on, Tony. Come on, Ivan. Bury this, mate. Ivan Toney steps up. Buries it. A brilliant penalty. Goal went the right way. Didn't matter. It's the 26th goal of the season. Well done, Ivan. Get in. We've deserved it. We've been by far the better team, but it's a bit annoying we've not been able to cut people open from open play. That sounds weird. As in cut the team open. As in open them up. As in it's not getting any better. Psycho killer. Kiss kiss. 1-0 at the break. This is what I mean, is that we're playing well, and we've had 13 shots to nil. We've just not finished any of them, and that's part of the problem. It's just literally the finishing. If Tony's not having the best day in front of goal, then we're just really, really struggling to score, and that's just unlike at the start of the season. We were so good. It just feels like maybe teams have figured out a little bit how we play, which is very, very disappointing. I'm hoping that's not the case, and we'll hit a little bit more form towards the end of the season. But at the moment, it's all about grinding out results. It's all about the grind. We're moving the ball around nicely. Lekau's played a brilliant ball over the top for Curtis. Now, can he pick out his man in the middle? He finds Toney. Toney hits it. It's nearly a brilliant finish, nearly a brilliant goal. Curtis Jones on that left-hand side really works, actually. I have to say, he's really impressing me in that position. We're not winning that second ball as Wing plays it back to Wood. We go again. Go on, win it. Win it. Jones wins it. Tony on the ball. Rotherham have offered nothing. Curtis Jones is going in on goal, is he? Now it's been played through into Canos. Good finish there by Sergi Canos. See, only his 4th goal of the season. For a player of his talent, you expect better. It's a little bit poor from Rotherham, you have to say, but we've punished them, and that's the most important thing. Jones on this left-hand side causes absolute carnage. Look at it. He drives forward. Decent tackle by McDonald. A little bit unlucky where it falls. Canos plays at the other side of the goalkeeper. He's got no chance. Good finish. Good. Game over, you'd like to think. Time to make a few more changes, and by that I made 3. Charlie Good. I feel good. Let's go on for Ben Johnson. So Tanganga moves out to right back. Golos has come on for Curtis Jones, who's very impressive. Vitaly Janelt comes in for, for Lek out in the middle as well. And obviously Obafemi was already on. So I'm just resting the team up a little bit, trying to do a little bit of rotation now that the game is basically won. Good. I feel better. Yeah, Norwich are now beating Luton, so they've overtaken us again, which is a bit disappointing. But it looks like Bournemouth are losing, and at the moment we're going to stay 4 points ahead of Reading, which would be a very, very good result indeed for us. Ultimately, it'd be brilliant, obviously, if Norwich drop points. But as long as we get promoted, that's the most important thing. As Obafemi gets on the ball here, he does love a pile driver. He's not quite it there. He tees it back to Janelt, back to Obafemi. He gets tackled by Wood. Wood hits out to Hurst, Jeff Hurst rolling back the years. That's a great ball from him to Joseph Froome. Please don't score. Great save by David Raya. I want clean sheets. I need to be defensively solid again like we were at the start of the season. Another highlight here on the 87th minute as we go and look for a third. Godos whips it into back post. Canos heads it just wide. He's had a very good day today, Canos, but when you consider that maybe that's because he's against very poor opposition, it does take a little bit of the gloss off it. Maybe I'm just being a bit harsh on him, but I just think 4 goals for a player of his quality, you just got to do better. He takes a mean set piece, but ultimately that's not enough. Tanganga absolutely whacks it clear. Golos is in. Go on, mate. Square it back. Golos, he keeps going through. Golos squares it. Goalie makes a right mess of it, and Obafemi is not there to hit the tap in. Poor striking play. You should be anticipating that. There you go. 4 minutes hour on timer up. A lovely, comfortable 2-0 win. Yes. Needed. Like dough. See what I did there? Josh De Silva's back in full-time training, which is good. Beck Sorensen's closer, triggering clause. Canos gets man of the match for that. I think he was quite good, to be fair to him. And ultimately now then, we've gone 5 games without defeat. 3 wins in there with 4 clean sheets. That is a little bit more like the Brentford I've come to know and love. But we've got a very hard run of fixtures with Blackburn, Derby and Nottingham Forest for the rest of this month, including Huddersfield as well. It doesn't get any easier as we head towards the end of the season. I'm thinking that what we'll do, we'll come back for games against Cardiff and Bournemouth, because then it's probably going to have the end of the season against Watford and Bristol City. It's going to be very, very close, but the game against Bournemouth is such a big game. I feel that we're going to need to watch that one. It's all going to be very, very tense indeed. I'm feeling a bit nervous. How are you guys feeling? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Are we going to get promoted? Are we going to win the league? Or are we going to drop into the playoffs? Let me know, or maybe lower. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you have enjoyed the episode. And until I see you again, take care of yourselves everyone, and stay cool.